Peace and Kazma. Thank you for tuning in to another Dreadful Yogi News Update. This is your boy, the Bronze Yogi. And as we know, this Nolan Wells case has been off the rail for the past several weeks. We probably should have hit this up a minute ago, but we was just back watching, trying to understand this whole thing, trying to get all the facts together. But man, it has truly been an up and down, left and right roller coaster type situation. And as recently, there's been some folks in Mississippi that just said, hey, enough is enough. We ain't putting up with it no more. And it's the Operation No Way. And so we're going to get off into a little bit of this. Check it out.
Is right now, as we're speaking, 75% of the Black, brown, and African Americans here in the state of Mississippi that has a 21-year-old son or daughter or older that is eligible to receive a permit and license to carry concealed gun or weapon here in the state. We're in the process of doing that right now. Right now, we're in the process of picking up our children from college campuses and starting paperwork as you and I are watching and talking in this video right now. As you and I are talking right now, this is what is taking place. Right now, Bass Pro is selling out of guns. Right now, Walmart is selling out of guns.
Uh-oh. And the thing about it, I kind of knew eventually it would have had to come to this. Because if you be true to yourself, this case has taken way longer than it should have taken. This wasn't an open and shut case, but this is one of them situations where things should have been in motion a little quicker than other cases. And the way it's moving, it's like as slow as it's moving, it's like a slap every day in the face of black folks in Mississippi. Now I understand this is a spiritual channel all day. That's the foundation of this whole channel. But at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about some things that's going on in real life too. You understand? These are things that affect the spirit world. Just as the spirit world affects the things in reality. And that's what makes us different, you know, from a lot of other channels. But let's get back into this.
Right now, the gun ranges are filled with people right now that's practicing because we can no longer afford for our sons and daughters to go out unprotected. Not only do we believe in God and have faith in God and we walking right, we sure enough gonna walk armed this time. Not only will we have the shield of faith, the sword of the spirit, we're gonna have a gun on our hip just to make sure as we're walking with our feet shod, the preparation of the gospel of peace among our citizens. We're gonna make sure we carry us a peace.
Folks said folk gonna march. They gonna march with some of that heat on the side, just in case. And I don't blame them. I'm not. We ain't for no type of violence. As faithists, we not into that. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, we ain't just supposed to just be just walking into the fire just cause, you know. Don't get non-violence confused with you know, being soft and just super passive. You understand? But let's get with it.
So we can protect our peace as it pertains to our family. So that's what's taking place here in Mississippi. And we're calling every black, brown, African American family to go. If your child is at the age of 21, your son and your daughter, they meet the qualifications, by all means. Because I'm telling you right now, the pawn shops are selling out guns. It's just that serious. So in about 2 months from now, all of you that are watching this video, when you come to Mississippi, don't be surprised if you see a couple with the husband with the gun on the hip, the wife with the gun on the hip, the 21 and 22-year-old with guns on the hip. It's just that serious now. We're not playing no games. And we're calling it, as it has been declared, Operation No Way. Because it would be no way for what happened to Nolan Xavier Wells to happen again. We're not allowing it. So God bless you and keep you. Have a great day.
Operation No Way has commenced, and the Black American men in Mississippi have started buying up all the guns, becoming armed, and hitting that gun range to practice the shoot. Yes, the Black American men in Mississippi have gotten together and decided that they will protect their community by all means. And I'm with it. I'm so thankful about how the spirit moves, because
I think a lot of Americans are with that now. Not just black folks, but white folks too, man. If you're true with yourself, you see the corruption that's going on. Not just with this case, but just a bunch of other stuff. In 2025, 2026, and even prior to that, the blanket has been pulled back from a lot of these jokers in political offices and just around the country. And folks, it's at the time. It's enough is enough. Let's get back to it.
talking about us having our own police force the other day, and today I see a post with somebody actually executing that plan, and I love it. I love it. The only other thing that I ask is that while y'all are getting these guns together and y'all going to shoot and practice and y'all...
Oh yeah, no doubt. All this stuff got to be done strategically, man. No knuckleheads, no Pookie and Ray Rays just grabbing this. Just it's got to be on one. And at the same time, in the right hands, this could be orchestrated perfectly. You know what I'm saying? But it still should be done, as the Bible would say, decently and in order. But if the other side don't want to get with the program, it is what it is.
Y'all are getting ready to protect the community. All I ask is that y'all meet weekly to discuss what's going on in the community so you can know what's going on, and then also share y'all's contact information with the community around you so that when things happen or things go sour or we need a protection for our black kids, we have somebody to come to bat for them. And I know this is a small step. This is just one state, but I think this is something that we can implement in every state, especially ones where you know you can carry, Texas, Florida. This is something that we should all be doing. And shit, it's a small step, but it's a step forward. And I'm just appreciative of what we doing. Y'all stay black.
Did y'all hear about Operation No Way? I saw this post by this brother who said that in Mississippi they are arming themselves and they're coming together and saying no way. And they're no longer trusting the system. Well, what I personally would say is,
do you trust the system at this point? Let's be honest. You ain't got to be black. But at this point, with the who's in office and the whatever, do you really trust the system right now?
everything we say on this app with our words is being heard by others. So we don't need to be broadcasting what we're doing. But I think it's good that people are coming together. I don't like guns. I'm just going to be honest. I don't like guns. I understand the need to have.
I don't either, but like she said, it's like you gotta have them because somebody gonna be out here cutting the fool.
a gun and do it legally, but I don't like guns. I think that there are many ways to accomplish what needs to be accomplished. And I think strategy is very important. And I am so glad that Mississippi and the people in Mississippi are coming together and trying to get to the bottom of what really happened. But, what happened with Nolan Wells, will we know the truth? Will his mother, I don't understand why they haven't released the autopsy results. Yeah. It's a terrible situation. This is dragging on and on. But like I said, every time I start getting antsy and saying this is dragging on too long, I just keep telling myself it took 74 days for them to arrest those people that killed Ahmaud Arbery. 74 days. And Ahmaud Arbery was...
Yeah, this right here is taking too long. Plus, the throat is still missing and the lungs. Not missing, but Mississippi is still holding on to it. What is taking so long? They ain't in there doing what they projected. They in there trying to hide something. That's what they in there doing. They trying to concoct more stories or loose ends to drag this thing out. And it is so obvious. Something got to happen. I'm going to just be real with you. Let's go and get back to this.
Just a jogger, regular old person running through his neighborhood, black man, right? And think about, so many cases that we've seen where no justice was served, or it took a long time for justice to actually be served, if you can call it justice. I don't think those are cases of justice. But the fact that Operation No Way is a thing, I think it'll be very interesting to see what happens in Mississippi.